Hello, beautiful souls. It is Linda Joy Ban, and welcome to another episode of Soulful Ascension. This week we have the new moon in Virgo, and it is also the start of the eclipse season. So, in today's episode, I'll be talking about what the energy is doing. It's so dynamic. This is massive. The start of the eclipse season just helps you to clean out and purge and heal those old wounds before you plant those new seeds of intention. So, with every new moon, it's about planting new seeds. I'll go much deeper into that. Plus, we have the eclipse season. This is a huge disruption. So, there's going to be lots of triggers. We'll talk about the healing from those triggers and also what Virgo actually means in the energy that's helping you to clean out the old for you to step into the new you, into your true essence of who you are as a soul, and also the chaos and the disruptions, that we're experiencing, because it's all to help you to shift your consciousness, but awaken your highest potential. I know it's so overused now, but it's everything that is happening. It's all the whole earth and each individual is being shaken up right now. And with the shaking, like the earthquakes, it's like, whoa, wake up, because it is a massive wake up time. So let's get into it. And thank you so much for all the new subscribers and for your comments. And please keep sending the messages through. I really appreciate you following me and sharing this with your loved ones and with others who also find it helpful through these times, because the energy is so intense. But just know that the universe is supporting you through this huge awakening of the consciousness. This is the what humanity is actually feeling. It's a big, huge disruption, purging, cleaning out, the phoenix rising out of the ashes. And this is where you, as a soul, is learning how strong you truly are, how much resilience you truly have, how much courage you truly have, and your soul chose to go through all of this for your growth and evolution, for your soul. And so that's why it is so dynamic. This is go time. There is no going back to the old. This is how we together are creating our new earth. And just like the song Michael Jackson, heal the world, make a better place for you and for me. So tap into your childlike wonder of the love and peace and joy that you had as a little boy or a little girl, and tap into that energy when you plant those new seeds. This is really tapping into your passion, what lights you up, what brings you joy, what excites you every single day that you wake up, because you're here co-creating with the universe. And so if you are holding on to the old ways of being, this is all coming up to be healed and dismantled and disrupted. So if the energy right now feels very chaotic, very it's the drama and the chaos and the shaking up, well, that's what the universe is helping you to. Sometimes it's like you've got to rip the band-aid off in order for you to go, oh, okay, now what's underneath? And this is the layers and layers that we are healing. These are the old wounds that you may not have consciously known or seen or felt before because they've been so buried. And if you are numbing out with substances or drugs or alcohol or addictions, please, 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 I ask you to stop those old behaviors. This is about looking at your daily routines, looking at your daily habits. And this comes back to what you're actually putting in your mouth every day, everything that you're eating and drinking and consuming on a daily basis, not just food and liquid, but also what you're watching, because there's a lot of disruption and a lot of non-truthful videos out there, which is all AI generated. We've talked about this before, and it's all clickbait, it's all fear-based, and it's not true. So use your discernment, keep tuning in. Does this feel true? Or does this feel like a scam or a hoax or an AI? You can tell straight away. And if those alarm bells go off for you, you know that it's not true. And so be very discerning what you are watching, what you are consuming. And in regards to your health, this is about you maybe cleaning up your diet, cleaning up those old habits, looking at the food that you're eating, maybe start eating organic, maybe start cleaning out and stop eating anything that's packaged or got a lot of preservatives and artificial flavorings and colorings and anything that comes in a packet, all the GMO stuff, all the canned stuff, all the everything that they have put in the food and all the pesticides. And so it's like this is what you can clean up, or maybe it's a drinking a whole bunch of sodas. And so I know that some people are addicted to drinking Coca-Cola and then wondering why they've got joint pain because of the inflammation. So there's so many things that you can do to clean up your diet, and again, one step at a time, and keep feeling into what you can replace it with that actually is a higher vibration, and looking at those daily habits of what you can do to keep raising your energy vibration. And one of the tools that I teach in my programs and also in the Ben Method Academy is how to muscle test your food, muscle test the liquid, muscle test everything that you are putting into your body, and is it of high vibration? And then that will just improve your health immensely. And this is where you can stop a lot of those medical labels of inflammation or arthritis or even dementia, because inflammation will just eat away every part of your body or every organ and system. So this is just some of the small changes that you can make. Nutrition is one of my passions, that I studied years ago, more for my own habits and daily habits, because those who know that I used to have an eating disorder. So this was about how can I heal my body naturally, and look at everything that I'm putting into my body, and what is of high vibration, but also looking at all the emotional aspects. So, as a soul, we all come in to go through these experiences and in order to learn and grow from. And when you come out the other side and overcome that, well, that's when you can help others. So even be discerning which teachers or mentors or coaches or programs that you're doing, and do they truly have the experience and the knowledge and the wisdom to help you to upgrade your next level of skills or knowledge or anything that you're going through, and just keep trusting what is in alignment with your soul's mission and your soul's purpose. And that's how you can make those clear choices and decisions moving forward. So let's talk about the eclipse season, because this is a huge shake up. It's like the earthquakes, just north of Brisbane where I live. We in Queensland, it about 270 kilometers just north of where I live, there was the biggest earthquake that we have had in 50 years. So this is happening all around the world, and this is really the shake up that Mother Earth is going through. But it also, for individuals, it's about shaking up and bringing up to the surface and helping you to heal those old wounds. And this is, and we talked about this in previous episodes, this is about your triggers. What is triggering you? This can be from other people, relationships, situations, circumstances, anything that is triggering you and where you're reacting emotionally to what someone said, or what's being done on the planet. And this is an opportunity for you to heal that old wound. So really look into what is that trigger and where does it stem from? What's it an example of? And do some journaling on this, and you can transmute it when you get the clarity on, this is an example of, X, Y, and Z that happened with Uncle Joe when I was 7 years old, and this is what I believed back then, and created this old belief in this story, and blah blah blah. So when you ask the questions, the universe is helping you to clear these old wounds, and that's what is all coming to the surface right now to be cleared and purge out and cleanse and let go. Another way of letting go is physical items in your house. Maybe it's cleaning out your wardrobe and clothes and shoes and clutter, and going through your drawers and those junk drawers and those just drawers that is like you just throw everything in. It's like the junk drawer that just everything gets stored. Maybe clean that out, clean out your garage and clean out anything that's in your garage and get rid of old stuff. So this is a cleansing and purging and feng shui of your physical environment. I know I'm still doing this. I've completely cleared out a whole wardrobe and of stuff, and given away bags and bags of clothes, and I'm still cleaning out and culling and going through every box and bin in the garage and cleaning out paperwork. This could also be digital clean out, cleaning out your Google Drive or your hard drive, and removing anything that is old, but it no longer serves you for your highest good and destiny, for the new version and your future self that you're stepping into. So when you can clean out and create new space, that's when you can plant the new seeds of intentions. You're creating space for the new. So again, when you create space in your wardrobe, then it's like, okay, now I'll get new clothes, and clothes that uplift you and make you feel so good when you put those on. So maybe look at all the aspects in your life. This could be relationships and people in your life and friendships and colleagues and associations, and look at all of those groups and things that you are participating in, and does it bring you joy? Are they in alignment energetically with you and where you're going for your future? And feel into each one of those choices that you make. This could be, see, for me, I don't like to go to pubs or clubs and any, well, yes, they can serve alcohol, but I don't drink alcohol. So watching the dynamics and people's behaviors once when they start drinking a lot of alcohol, that's when I exit. And so I'm very discerning where I go and the environments and the groups of people that I associate with. And if they're big drinkers, well, then I make another choice. So feel into where you're spending your time, and does it uplift your energy or does it drain your energy? And again, there's a lot, so many changes, massive changes that are happening right now with this big disruption and amplification of the shakeup of energy on the planet, that a lot of people are choosing to leave their jobs and change careers. And look at all the life coaches that have been birthed out of people who have left the corporate world and or all of a sudden want to be, a coach or change their career and start a new business. So again, feel into what's coming up for you to be rebirthed. And this is like a huge initiation to shine your light, to bring your unique gifts out into the world, to help others, to be of service to others, and to also be of service to yourself. So this initiation and this big awakening and opening, and it's a rebirth for your soul. And this is what the energy is helping you to do right now. And it's all rebirthing and opening up for your highest good and destiny. Again, the universe is guiding you every step of the way. When you tune into your inner guidance, tune into your internal GPS, and feel each moment, what's for my highest good and destiny in this moment? Does this bring me joy? Keep asking and asking. And so every time you're at a crossroads and you ask those questions, just pause and reflect before you make that choice, then that's where the universe will continue to guide you. They're always guiding you. And even if you make a not so good choice, the universe will still help to bring the best possible outcome for that situation. Okay, and this is where you're so loved, and the universe is always guiding you. There is no judgment, there's no criticism, there's no punishment for making a not so good choice, and we've all made it. Okay. So just be kind and gentle to yourself, and just create some quiet time and some space and stillness and meditating and journaling. Um, and I've talked about this every week, and also grounding at this time, because with all this huge shake up on the planet, grounding is essential every single day. And there's a whole bunch of grounding practices which you can find on YouTube on my channel, as well as in my Ben Method Academy. And I welcome you and invite you to join us in this beautiful sacred community where I support you and hold your hand through this massive awakening. And you're also with other beautiful like-minded souls, and supported 24/7. So if that resonates with you, go to lindaben.com and click on the Ben Method Academy. It's by application only. So when you fill in your intentions on what you choose to get out of the academy, we have a one-to-one conversation, and it's not that expensive, but you get every week. You're in the portal, you're in the community, and you're receiving all these teachings and the wisdom and the knowledge and my 35 years of experience and all the tools that I've been collecting over the years, what I've used to heal my body of cancer and autoimmune and all the trauma and clean up all the family dynamics, and the trauma and everything that I had suppressed, all the tools that I have used to heal my own body, is what I share in the Ben Method Academy. So again, if that resonates with you, I invite you to join me. In regards to family dynamics, you may be experiencing healing in your own family. I know for me, there has been definitely a big shift. Especially in my relationship with my mother. And again, I think I mentioned last week, is, bringing in the feminine and the feminine energy and the family dynamics, and this is the mother-daughter relationship. So last week I went up north for a family wedding for my niece, and it was all beautiful. And my mum is very highly influenced by my two narcissistic toxic sisters, and bless them, that they're playing a role. And if you know the role that each person is playing, you can handle it, and they no longer can trigger you or pull you into their game, because you are aware of their game. And it's like, okay, I see you for who you are. Though when it came to my relationship with my mum and the way that she was speaking to me, and I just, very kindly and lovingly asked her if she could speak to me in a kind and compassionate way. But I also said, I came as your daughter and I chose you as my mum. And I know that don't necessarily like me being around, because she was quite irritated by my presence, and that shifted something in her, because by the time I left her house, she was actually thanking me for coming, and just all this beautiful love and connection between us, because I do love my mum. And but again, everyone's playing roles on this journey. And so you get to choose how you respond or react to the dynamics within your family. And this is where the healing, and the family dynamics is really at the forefront right now. It's about looking at those wounds and looking at any of the conflict or the angst or whatever is being brought up to the surface to be healed. This is what the energy and the eclipse season for the next 6 weeks is going to just be amplified. So with the Virgo energy, we've got two new moons in Virgo, and Virgo is an earth sign. So it's very practical, it's detail orientated, it's, an eye for detail, and it's also reliable and just critical thinking, so this is the Virgo. It can be perfectionism, yeah, that's I've got a very strong eye for detail. And so this is all helping you through this rebirth process. This is why grounding is so important, okay? But it's a radical opener for your transformation and for your upgrade in consciousness. And everyone is feeling this energy, whether you're ready or not, and it's happening for you. So this is where the combination of the Virgo energy plus the new moon, plus we go into eclipse season next month in September, and we have the lunar eclipse and the solar eclipse, plus the another new moon in Virgo, plus we got this solstice all at the same time. This is where the energy just keeps ramping up. So um hop up on your surfboard, ride those waves, and just stay up on your surfboard, and you'll have a lot of fun, a lot of adventures, and just ride the wave. Though there are a lot of souls that are leaving the planet at this time, and there is a massive exit. So if this is also, last week I had a beautiful friend in California pass over, so sudden, and a beautiful soul. And so if this has happened in your life, in your family, that there's a lot of souls that are leaving. We had the Lionsgate portal plus the Schumann's resonance. The energy is so high right now that some souls are going, okay, this is my exit point. And so again, be kind and gentle through this grieving process, and do what you need to do for you. Self-care for your soul. And again, this is what the Ben method is: advanced self-care for your soul. Whether you are healing those old wounds, going through grievance, going through healing any traumatic events from your past, healing the family dynamics, and healing from a relationship breakup, or healing from a health diagnosis, or healing from any traumatic event that has either just occurred or that's happened from your childhood or any time in your life. This is what we are healing right now. So I ask you to be kind and gentle, to make clear choices, be what your heart is truly calling out for you at this moment. This is watching the words that come out of your mouth. Be aware of your thinking and the stories that you're telling yourself. And remember that inner critic and that ego is just like, neat, neat, neat. So this is what's coming to the surface to be cleared, because the energy is so high, but it's helping you to step into the new you, your future self. So anything that is low vibration is being cleared out and purged right now. Okay. Because the eclipse season and next month, this is a turning point for humanity. So again, when you stop struggling and resisting and just surrender to all the changes that are occurring, then everything opens up for you, because you have let go of the fear, let go of the worry and the doubt and the uncertainty and all the fears and anything from that's holding you back and keeping you stuck. When you just surrender and let go, and it's like, okay, please show me, please teach me, please guide me, and the universe will just guide you. And that's how quickly and easily and effortlessly you can go through this transformation process. And that's why my astrology teacher called me the transformation catalyst, because this is what I've been working with for all my clients all through the years. And I've been the pioneer helping humanity through this consciousness evolution to shift consciousness and shift awareness and upgrade, because this is what everyone's going through. It's 2025. This is all about transformation and change. This is go time. There is no going back to the old. So the sooner that you can just surrender and let go of the old, this will just keep amplifying, just accelerating your personal growth and your spiritual growth, and help you to get through this massive time of awakening. So I also, each week I send out a weekly newsletter, which is free. You can subscribe to that. And I have a weekly summary of everything that I discuss in these episodes. And it's also a reminder and tips for you that you can actually work through every week and journal on and meditate on. So it's free, and I ask and invite you to sign up for that. So that's something else that I can support you with. And also, I'll be doing a 5-day challenge coming up, which is based on my 5-day discovery, which is a paid course on my website. Though I'll be launching that and inviting you to that. I'll get the link for you very soon. And what else? I'm going to choose a card just to wrap up from today. And thanks for watching on Facebook. And okay, I'm going to choose a card from the Sacred Light Oracle. And this is by Anna Stark. It's a beautiful deck, very high vibration, very profound messages. And every time I use this deck, it's like, wow. So let's see what jumps out in regards to this conversation that we're having today. And just remember, the old you doesn't fit anymore. You know, it's a bit like the old clothes may not fit your current body anymore. It may not feel good. So this is a massive clearing out, okay? Clearing out the old and in with the new. And this weekend, when you write out your new moon intentions, be very clear and intentional. And when you write it out, what's the emotion that you put with it? Remember, when you combine a clear intention with emotions of love and joy and peace, and does it bring you joy, well, then you raise the energy vibration, and that's the seeds that you're planting for this new moon. Though when we get to the next new moon, I would ask you to review those intentions, because we are changing so rapidly that by next month you won't be the same person that you are today, and you may want to review them and change them. So just keep that in your mind as well, okay? And yeah, look at everything that you are doing. I'm waiting for one to jump out. Let me just stop talking for a moment and just tune in. Can I have one card in relation to our conversation? Well, there's a few there, though I only want one card. One card, please. Okay. So that one jumped out. Antakarana, crossing the rainbow bridge, resurrection and coming full circle. So that is the card that jumped out, and it's very interesting. Well, before I dive in, let me just we're talking about the amplification of our energy right now. Okay, this is all about you taking positive action and moving forward to the new version of you. So this is and we also, crossing the rainbow bridge, that's the souls that have exited at this time. And what new choices are you making at this time as well? So let me share what the message is. So the Antakarana forms a connection between your intelligent mind, the higher levels of your perception and consciousness, identified as the source of supreme thinking. The Antakarana is mind, soul, heart, or conscious, an ancient symbol used for spiritual healing. It can amplify the healing of any technique or practice you choose to use in your life. Meditation, massage, breathing exercises, hypnosis, energy work, traditional medicine, and medical practices will enhance the healing potential of your chosen method. Antakarana is a Sanskrit word for rainbow bridge, coming full circle. This is a time for those who are ready to cross this rainbow bridge and send their spirit home. Surround them with love and a peaceful environment to ease their transition. Moments of serendipity will leave you inspired. Acknowledging and process a plan of moving forward, you will finally put to rest old issues or experiences that have up until now exhausted you. All your perceived problems will feel overwhelming, and it will almost seem like there is no light at the end of the tunnel from your circumstances. Ascension Master Jesus asks you to see the hidden blessings in your conflicts and traumas. Overwhelming feelings have the potential to consume you now. Feelings of anxiety, grief, fear, and a need for control in your life will create mountains for you to climb. Apply a different mindset to take small steps to lighten your soul and unburden your spirit. And the message from Master Jesus is, my love knows no bounds. I am endless. And it's the quartz crystal. The affirmation is, my energy is amplified through positive action. My heart is full. So that's the message. That's and that really wraps up everything that we have just been talking about. And this is about looking at where are you moving into in your life. This is new choices that you are making at this time. Maybe choosing new activities to be involved in, fun activities, doing art therapy, dancing, just whatever brings you joy. Looking at different groups or different exercise programs, or going hiking, or doing parasailing, or whatever brings you joy. Be out in nature, and it's like, find the activities and the groups that are fun and that surround you with high vibration people that are also in alignment and on the same path as you. And this will help to amplify your energy and bring out your love and your light and your joy and your excitement for life on this playground. because we are all on this playground, all playing this game of life together. And so, since we're here, we might as well make it as fun as possible. So go out, create those magical moments, go and create miracles in your life, and keep listening to your internal GPS and following your internal guidance, and reach out if you need support at any time. lindaben.com. And I also invite you to join me for the academy, or to just go to my website, and there's a whole bunch of free resources there. Also, a lot of meditations and healing techniques and exercises on my YouTube channel, Linda Joy Ben. You can find me there. And thank you for following. Thank you for joining me on this episode and sharing it with others. And please continue to share it with your loved ones as we move through these magical times together. Much love, many blessings, and I look forward to seeing you next week.